Hey guys, good afternoon. So recently we made a big transition, and in this video I'm going to share with you why. And I want to almost have this conversation as if I'm having it one-on-one with you, the person watching this video. So over the last 15 years, Jessica and I have been beyond blessed by this industry of the direct selling world. And in the last 15 years, we've also had the fortune of being able to experience every hat from distributor to social seller, influencer, company owner, CEO, founder, all the titles. And over the last few years being company owners, it dawned upon us, especially over the last 8 months, that the title doesn't matter. You can be a great social seller, an employee, company owner, title doesn't matter. Whatever title you carry, there's one commonality we all have, and that is that if your dollars are not making you money, if your dollars aren't working for you, then we're all in this rat race of life, period. That is the actual definition of passive income, is your money actually making you money, deploying your money in such a way that it brings you some sort of financial peace. And we were, one of the things that Tony Robbins that actually just said in an interview was that this whole concept, this whole phrase of the rich getting richer, it's not because they keep getting lucky. It's because they now have access to softwares, technologies, environments, strategies that allow them to compound their money at a higher rate, access to things that you and I will never have access to. So Jessica and I came on the hunt to look for something, and we found something that can now bring that access to all of us, right? And access to things such as softwares and technologies that allow you to reduce your debt at 2/3 of the time, reduce your bills, reduce your overhead. That's the first piece of this whole wealth pie, being able to reduce that overhead in your household, right? You'll gain access to a strategy that's been on Wall Street for 30 plus years that has completely outperformed the S&P, and a strategy that you would only have access to if you were an institutionalized investor or participating in a hedge fund, meaning an individual that has at least $1 million net worth, that now you will have access to regardless of the amount that you have. You'll have now access to that same strategy that the wealthy have access to in order for you to start compounding your dollars regardless of where you begin, which is extremely important. And number three, you'll have access to additional technologies and individuals that allow you to grow, that help you and share with you what's worked for them so that you can create that financial education, financial growth in your portfolio and gain some financial peace for you and your family. This is massive. This is something that we're extremely passionate about because it is true, you all. It doesn't matter. Have you ever sold a product, got excited, got 10 customers, 20 customers, great, and then the reorder rate drops off, and so you continue to go sell another product, or maybe you have a job and the dollars aren't enough, and so then you look for a second job. All those things are fine. What I'm trying to say is, until your dollars are making you dollars, until you start to actually create that financial education and use the financial strategies so that at one point you can create financial peace, until you have that platform, access to that platform, it's just this continuation of this rat race. And that applies to every title out there. And so we're excited to attach our names to a platform, a company, individuals that will allow us to now bring this to the world, and we're so excited. And so if that intrigues you, reach out, and our goal is over the next 36 months, help 100,000 households gain control over their financial peace or financial destiny.